Hi. Good evening, good day, good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you may be across this wonderful and beautiful globe. Guys, I am out into nature. This is your girl, Destiny. Guys, if you have not yet come upon my YouTube channel, Destiny Forever Walks, guys, I'm going to stop right here. And I'm going to give you a personal invitation to come to my channel and watch my videos. Listen to my videos in its entirety and be ready for a life-changing experience. Hi guys, again, I am out into nature. I just felt compelled to come out here. Just a few minutes ago, a really strong wind just went past, a whole lot of thundering and lightning, everything else, but I felt that I had to be out here. And people probably say, that girl outside sitting out there doing a video. Hey, it doesn't matter what they think of me. The only thing that matters is what I think of myself. So I'm out here and let's jump into this video. I don't want it to be long. Guys, let me tell you something. The title of this video, it doesn't matter what they think of you. It only matters what you think of yourself. Remember that topic. I'm going to repeat it. It doesn't matter what they think of you. It only matters what you think of yourself. And let me tell you a little story. You probably, if you listen to my videos way back, or maybe about a year ago, I did a lot of personal testimonies about my journey from where I used to be to where I am now. And hey, the transformation and the changes that has taken place in my life. Well, I used to be one of those people that always worried about what people said about me, what they thought about me. I used to always let people get the best of me. Yes, that was me. Like I said, I started this journey back in 2014. God, I was a broken person. I was a needed person. I was constantly looking for approval, always looking for acceptance from other people. And when people didn't say things that I thought that was kind, that was nice, that was sweet, and they would say things that will just hurt me, I would go home and I would cry over it. It would really bothered me. I used to let people get the best of me. Guys, I have been so easily, guys, offended, and I have been so easily hurt by the things that people have said about me, or even the things that people said to me, or even the things that they did to me. People, I let them almost destroy my entire life, to the place that I came to a place of very severe depression. Go back into my videos and you'll see all about that, and you'll hear all about that. Because I used to take everything to heart, people. Everything they said about me, I used to take it to heart, and I was like, no, they can't be talking about me, that is not me. And I used to worry about it because I didn't want people to see me that way. But you know, I'm realizing, hey, that's their opinion. That's their thoughts. And their thoughts don't matter. Only the thoughts that matter about me is the thoughts that I have of my own. So I used to let them to define who I was and who I am and my purpose in my life and what I should be doing and how I should be doing it and why should I be doing it. I used to let them to define me. That was until, guys, I finally realized that it didn't really matter. And I'm so happy. I realized that it didn't matter. It didn't really matter what they said about me, what they thought about me, what they think of me. I don't care. It didn't matter. And guess what? Most of all, those people didn't even matter at all. And I sat up worrying about it for nights and day in and day out and months and weeks and years. They didn't even matter to me. Guys, listen, who I am is contingent upon the definitions that other people place upon me or even think of me. Guys, it really doesn't matter what people think of you. It doesn't matter what they think, because the only thoughts that matter is your very own. And you know what? I ran across this favorite quote some months ago, and it was about Ralph or Waldo Emerson. And this is what he quoted: "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." And I was like, woo. And you know, that quote helped me to lift myself out of that place where I always allow people to bury me down deep within their feelings, their thoughts, and things like that. I began to see myself in a totally different light. Guys, I do think that it is a remarkable thing to allow yourself to be completely and totally honest, and also completely exposed to those who are around you. But listen to this. I think though that the scariest part about allowing ourselves to be who we truly are is that it makes us so vulnerable to other people. It makes us so vulnerable to their opinions. Because when we strip down to our true selves, people, we are raw then. We are bearing our whole soul and our heart. And there is nothing to hide behind. We're out there in the spotlight. Everybody is seeing us as exactly who we are and what we are. And guess what? We fear rejection of acceptance. We do. We fear rejection of acceptance. Guys, what I know now, if I knew that back then, I wouldn't have gone through so many years of my life living a miserable life, worrying about these people because they have nothing on me. And I just gave them the power to manipulate me, to control me, to dominate me with their thoughts about me. It didn't even matter. And I did not even give thought to saying, hey, this is my life. I will let them control, dominate my life. But I don't know why we let the things that people say about us, or the things that people do to us, affect us. Affect us in such ways where we don't see ourselves important. We don't see ourselves being valuable. We see ourselves as a failure. We see ourselves not being smart. We see ourselves not fitting into nobody's world but a world of low life, and that's it. And why do we do it? And I know there are so many reasons. Mine was because I want to be a people pleaser. My reason was because I want to fit into the crowd. My reason was because I know I'm a daggone good person, and I want people to see that. Because I know I had a genuine heart. I know I had a genuine kind spirit. And when people misjudged me and they could not see that, that used to hurt me. Because I never went around trying to hurt anyone. I was a person that was totally full of love, and I gave out love. I gave out every part of me so I could be able to do things to help people, to give people what I feel they needed. So when they could not accept me for what I was doing for them, it hurt me. And it mattered what they thought about me, they said about me, and they called me names and everything. I let those things bother me. That was my reason. And I don't know what your reason may be. I don't know why we let the things that people say or the things that they do affect how we see ourselves. Guys, I pray that if you have not gotten over that, or you have been in situations like I'm talking like about my life, I pray that you get over it, to get beyond it, and move away from it. Put people in their place, and you stand up in your power, in your place, and you stand out, and you let yourself speak to them through your own voice and say, it doesn't matter what you think about me. Only things and thoughts that matter is my very own thoughts. So, I don't know why we try people to change who we are to fit into those places that we don't even belong in. And guys, I told you, I used to try to squeeze my life into every place. So uncomfortable, so miserable. Some places was just too small for me to get in. some was too big and I didn't even fit because I was flopping all over the place. But I was still trying to fit myself into places that I should not even be fitting myself in. I was miserable and uncomfortable, but I knew that all these people, they was counting on me, they were depending on me, and I gotta be my best self. I gotta be my self that always have the answers for everybody and giving out everything they need and running and doing this and this and that. That person and running myself almost to a place of death because I was worn out and I was tired till I ran myself into that place of severe depression to the point over years, a long period of time dealing with that depression. It made me come to a place where I did not want to go on anymore. I wanted to quit. I wanted to stop. I wanted life to stop. I wanted the pain to stop. I wanted the misery to go away. I wanted all those things that was playing in my mind that was upsetting me, that was hurting me. I wanted to stop. And I wanted to give up. I did not want it to die, even though I was saying, take my life now, Creator God. Take me out of this. I did not want to die. I just wanted the pain to die and to go away. But guys, listen, our society and our culture, they have put norms in place to dictate how we should look at ourselves and how we should act and how we should be doing this and how we should be doing that. Because we've been controlled, manipulated by the world systems, the way that the world thinks that we should do things, the way that the world has programmed, our ego has programmed, all the matrix systems we have been programmed. And all the cultures around us doing certain things that we feel like this is what we need to be doing. That we have been placed in this box, that we cannot live beyond that. Guys, these norms have put us in a place in order to tell us that we can and that we cannot amount to a certain profession or even amount to a certain standard of living unless, guys, we do or we act X, Y, Z. It was a program. We had to follow the protocol. We had to follow the order. That's all wrong. That was all a lie. That been fed to us through everybody else's programs and everybody else's systems through our ego. So guess what? But if you do not get this message, guys, then you're going to keep going on and on and on, worrying about other people and their thoughts about you, and you're going to never reach your higher and greater self. But if who we are is not good enough to fill those roles, then why do we even pursue it at all? Just say the hell with it, throw your hands up, say I don't need you no more, and then you step out there on your own power and you trust the God that is within you. You trust the power that He has put in you, and you own yourself, baby, because you are more than what people have labeled you to be. You are far greater because He created you for excellence. He created you perfect in His image and His likeness. Stop worrying about what people. I know I can say it now to you because I've done it myself, but I've gotten beyond that. He has delivered me out of all that shit. All that stuff. He has brought me out of it. But other people, I know they're still struggling with it. And I'm speaking this message to those who are still in that place. But if who we are is not good enough people to fill those roles, then why do we even pursue it at all? Just because we are told to do so. We are told by countless people all the time, from the beginning of our lives as we started out as little children. We have been told by our parents, our family members, all our friends, our peers, our teachers, our bosses on our jobs, our pastors and our leaders in the community, the whole world. I mean, the presidents. I mean, everybody has had a hand on us telling us what to do. Even our spouses, our significant others, we have been told countless things what we should do, that we must go in a certain direction. in order to be successful, that we must go in a certain direction in order to be the best and the greatest. That was their plan. You got to find yours and get into your place, okay? But guys, listen. But is that what you really want? What people are telling you what to do, what they're saying to you, is that what you really want? Is that who you are? Don't you know who you are by now? Don't let people define you. Don't let people program you to believe that you are this and that, and that's not what the Creator God is calling you. He's calling you to your greater, higher conscious state of being. So, is that who you are that people have defined you? Is that what you beginning to believe because other people said that? Is that what will make you happy? You need to ask yourself these questions. Ask yourself, is that what I want? Is that who I am? Is that what will make me happy? If it's not your own thoughts, it's not the way you feel about yourself, it's not what the Creator God has said about you, then hell no, it's not going to make you happy. You're going to keep being miserable because you're never living to be your pure, raw, authentic self. You never live into the purpose that the Creator has created for you to be. People will always program you as long as you let them. People will always tell you what they think about you. But those thoughts, guys, are not your thoughts. They are not yours, and you don't have to even own them. So why dilute those thoughts with your thoughts? You can flush those things and let them roll down the river and scream away from you because say, hey, that is not me. I'm not taking anything that is not from the Creator God and putting it on me and putting it in my mind and in my heart, and I'm going to live by it. It didn't come from Him, so you can take your thoughts and roll your little self back down where you came from. And at the end of the day, people, it doesn't matter what people think of you. You got to say that. You got to believe that. Listen, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what people think of you. It only matters what you think of yourself. What others think about you is none of your business. Your perception of me is a reflection of you. Isn't I need to say that again? What others think about you is none of your business. Your perception of me is a reflection of you. So listen, I'm telling you about me. I'm seeing a different person these days than the girl that I used to know. If you focus on the positivity in your life instead of feeling misunderstood, things will change for you as well. Truth is, people, let me tell you this. Truth is, people will never recognize. I'm gonna say it again. Truth is, people will never recognize what has changed within you. Yes, and repeat it. I think I need it because I want y'all to get this. Truth is, people will never recognize what has changed within you, what makes you tick, what sets your heart and soul on fire, or what causes a rage within your bloodstream, unless they yearn to understand your soul. I'm out of here. I'm keeping this video under 20 minutes. I'm going to see you at the next video. Guys, remember, it doesn't matter what people think of you. It doesn't matter what people think of you. Only your thoughts matter. Watch Destiny Forever videos. Go to my YouTube channel, sit down, guys, and you have a feast because you're going to grow into a higher and greater person than you ever could imagine. Out of here. I'll see you guys at the next video. The rain has stopped now. It's calmed down. It was really hard before I started filming. I'll see you guys. Love you. Namaste.